I am tired. I am tired. I still haven't picked up the Scottish accent. Where's this from? No,
Wales.
that's Wales. You looked like shit. That's good. And then realised it wasn't Scottish. Scottish. I learned Scottish. That's all I can say.
No, you said you learned 2 words.
Yeah, I can't remember
Where were we? It was fucking one of yours.
It's fucking one of you. Fucking Scottish. I reckon there's 2 words I can say. Honestly, guys, when we say that we could not really understand many people, it's because you all talk so fast.
Yeah,
And we're like, yep.
And then obviously they had a drink, and then at some point I was like, I'm really sorry, I can't understand you.
A lot of the time I was nodding, guys. I knew you were saying nice things and I appreciate it, but I was like,
I was just staring at people like, what did you just say? But anyway, we're going to talk about Scotland.
we are going to talk about Scotland.
Because it surpassed all my expectations.
It actually really did.
And
I didn't know how I was feeling about Scotland.
Yeah, I was like,
I was excited. I'm always excited to do the tours, but I've been to Scotland once. You've never even been to Scotland.
Well, I went to Scotland and I got on the bus straight to the hotel and walked about 30 steps and then straight back on the bus. So I actually didn't see any of Scotland. I could have been anywhere in the world.
This is true. But anyway, let's just jump straight into it, shall we?
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and welcome
The Unfiltered Bride Podcast. Tips from the top table and beyond.
so you know it's going to be juicy.
Okay.
So do we start at the start?
I would like you to sum up Scotland in 3 words.
Okay.
Welcoming.
Not you, Brian. Just because you've been to one tour and people like you just doesn't put you as part of the fucking podcast. What?
Brian, we need you to get the cards that everyone wrote on for us.
Oh yeah, where are they? Go and get them, please. Are they in a suitcase?
Yeah, but they might be in my car in a suitcase.
Go and get the suitcases out of Beth's
key
car.
Is downstairs.
Okay, my 3 words. I do like the word welcoming. That's Brian's big heavy footsteps walking out. No, welcome is not the word. I want the word for hype. This is hard. What's your 3 words?
I would sum up Scotland as
See?
It's really hard because it was like 2 different vibes at 2 different points, but it was all merged into one. I would say community.
Yeah, it's a good word. I like that.
It was massively on community. Like, it felt great. Fucking wild. You go, no, crazy.
Don't talk about what happened at the end yet.
Community, crazy, and I need another C.
Community.
Full of character.
Yeah. I would say, what was my word before?
Welcoming.
No, that was Brian's. Hype. I'll go H's then. Hype. This is hard. I don't know. I'm going to do my words at the end. There's a word that I want for what happened at the end when everyone is so happy. You know, when people are selfless. Selfless is one of the words. People were genuinely trying to make us have a nice time.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, that was the key.
That was the bit, and I wasn't expecting that.
The guests.
Everyone wanted everybody else to have a nice time, and in return, they were having a nice time.
Yeah.
Let's just start at the beginning. So first of all, I'd like to set if you watch the vlog of the thing, I realised we never then started filming when I cheered up.
Yeah.
I am not a morning person. So for context, we had been out. What day did we go on tour? Saturday. So Thursday night, me and Brian had been out to London. We went to a concert. I was tired. Friday. Are you joking? Brian just walks in slamming around. Brian, where? What does it say?
That.
Give me half then.
No.
I want half.
No, I'm keeping them. You can't. They're going up my top.
Oh. I forgot what I was doing now. Brian just came storming in. So we'd gone out the Thursday night. We were then gone out the Friday night because we watched Isla's choir concert thing, and we got home at probably like 11, went to bed. The alarms were set for 3 a.m. So by the time I actually went to bed and fell asleep, I had probably 3 hours sleep. We woke up, I got ready, you're banging on my door like, hi, we're going, like full energy, and I'm like, shut up, I can't deal with you right now. Then we have to drive to Bristol.
Yep.
Plane flight was at
6:30.
Get to Scotland for 7:30, 8 o'clock. Get on the bus over to the venue, get to the venue. We'll go into this in more detail, but set everything up. And then we're trying to get a room to have a nap. I was just absolutely dead.
Anyway, enough of the boring stuff.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If you watch the thing, it didn't then show that I absolutely cheered up. I can't do that morning. So I was just setting the tone of why I was a little bit grumpy, and then the camera died, so you never see me cheer up. But
we looked good while we were traveling. We were very kindly gifted our travel clothes and have done for all the tours. So we've got different outfits for the different tours.
Did my top come yet?
Yes, I've got that
you
for
got
you.
It here?
No, but I will bring it for you.
Okay.
Don't
just give me my clothes, man. I got nothing to wear.
We were very kindly gifted by Hera, who is what we're wearing now. I've worn Hera for years, and I love their hoodies.
I'm enjoying. We're very different. I'm in the crop.
Yeah.
I'm in the little crop. Isla tried to steal it, and I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Actually, several people have tried to steal my clothes.
Who?
My brother as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was like, those trousers look silly. Give them to me. I was like, you're not having them.
But
no, I tell you what, I can give you, Dan, is a discount code.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll see it. We've posted all over our socials. But what I will say, the one I'm wearing to Birmingham is I've got a white top, and it's when I was just like, this is perfect for your bridal era. It's like thick, not see-through. No. It's tight.
I hate
it's flattering. It's like second skin. But we have a discount code, Unfiltered, for 10% off.
You lucky little devils.
And we're just vibing. We're looking good whilst we travel. We're looking good on the tours.
Yeah. I think I need one of the white ones of my black one though.
Okay.
Gonna need a few more options.
So yeah, we got to the airport. Georgie was miserable as anything.
I wasn't miserable. I put at the start, I was like, please just leave me alone. Let me put my headphones on. Do you know what I mean? Just let me wake up. I wasn't even awake. I wasn't even pretending to slightly be awake.
Yeah.
So I was all right.
Got to the venue. Where was the venue?
It was the Caledonian.
It was
pretty fancy, wasn't
gorgeous.
it? Gorgeous.
I mean, I love the staircase. It was just fancy.
It's very iconic, I think. Like, people in Scotland know this place.
It was opposite the castle.
We weren't really prepared for that walk around the corner. We were like, where is it? Got to the thing. I was like, well, there's Edinburgh Castle and there's the Caledonian. Like, it was the perfect, shot outside. I was very happy with our placement. And from our dancing room, you could literally see it. Very cute.
You're very lucky. Very lucky.
So for context, we had a private bar entrancey room that then went into
so it's
the
called
dance
the
floor.
Castle Lounge Suite, and then we were in the Castle Lounge.
It was very.
Imagine that being your lounge.
But
anyway, yeah. So we got there. We started setting up.
We got there. We were so annoying. We were like, get rid of that. And they were like, yeah, cool. Set up all our stuff. Got all the bits out. Unwrapped 4 million sunglasses.
It was black tie and bow theme, so there was bows.
Oh, there
everywhere.
was so many bows, and all the bows went.
Okay.
What?
Did you like my decor?
Yeah. Did you see a picture of flowers?
Huh?
There was a picture of flowers.
Where?
In our photo album.
Yeah, that came from Opus.
Fine, okay.
Yeah.
I saw them and I was like, I don't remember Beth doing any flowers.
No,
but it was on theme, so I was confused.
So should we talk about the cute stuff that we did? Inspo stuff. So in that castle, let's talk the first section of the event.
Yeah, okay. So setting up wise, we set up a Bonnie bow station. Bonnie means good in Scottish, I think.
Just sounded cute.
So we'll go on to signage, but a cute little sign. We had loads of little bows. We put some little mirrors on there. We put hairbrushes. We put some hairband bows. We put some other little mini clippy bows. We had big clippy bows. So that was a little section.
Do you know what my favourite part
do.
about that was? Is when I saw everyone in the evening. The mums had the bows on.
Yes.
The guys had the bows on.
Yes.
We had
the staff had the bows on.
The staff had the bows. Like everyone was wearing a bow, and I was like,
It looked good. And
I bought a lot of bows. I was like, Georgie, there's gonna be loads left over, and
not one bow.
I didn't even get one.
I actually wanted a bow for Isla.
I wanted a bow.
So we had that set up. So we wanted the entrance, the start of it to be like the drinks, like the cocktail hour. So we needed things dotted around for people to kind of look at if they wanted to, but you don't have to. You could just stand and mingle if you want to.
So you walked in, there was a welcome sign. So all our signage was done by Two Flux Stationery.
That signage, I've actually never seen signage like that before. Mm-hmm. It was good.
And I didn't give a brief.
You just said black tie and bows.
Black tie and bows, and we want it to be relevant to Scottish people. Like, we liked some pun. I'm
the pun writer. That's my efforts.
And you had the one sign.
My favourite thing of the whole tour, which actually didn't work in the end, but it still did work, so I'm okay with it, is that in the bathroom In the bathrooms, I wanted the sign that said it was fucking one of yours. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's that super famous meme virally thing where it was the mum comes in and she's like, who's done a shit in the toilet? Disgusting. It was fucking one of yours. But it turns out that the toilets are like communal, like the toilets for the hotel. So we weren't allowed to put our sign in it. So, and we also weren't really able to put our bathroom boxes in, which is a good thing for you guys to think about when you're thinking about bathroom boxes, is can you even put them in there?
Yeah.
Are you in a fully exclusive venue, in which case you can, or are you somewhere else where you can't?
Well, this was the one venue that we didn't visit because, and again, we weren't originally doing Scotland on the tour. So you guys got a bit of last minute venue hunting and sorted all of that out, which was great. But we had the signage and it was like mirrored. Had puns on it.
Yeah, so we had, signage-wise, it was fucking one of yours for the toilets. We had some really cute cardboard white signs that had different things on. So we had like cake,
pasta bar,
fries, but she tied little actual bows on the actual sign. Like there were 2 little holes on the sign and then a little bow. So they were gorgeous. We had the big welcome sign. We had
cake sign.
Cake eye. We had... Ooh.
Cocktails.
Yeah, that was a nice mirrored one.
Hydration station.
We had a one on the coat room thing that said, heard it was cold in Scotland. Love those. So again, you know I like signage, but they're just nice little...
They're fun.
They're nice little touches. Why wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean?
And then we also had cocktails.
Yes.
Her and her cocktails.
Yes. You were I don't know what you were. You were some pink fruity thing and I was also some pink fruity thing.
So we also had the cute little black bows around all the arrival drinks.
I'm obsessed with those.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
And they were from Forever Paper Co. So you've probably seen them. People have guest names on them.
Yeah.
People have their logos on them. Yeah. They can be used for...
You also don't... Like, you could put funny things. You could put the name of the cocktail on there. You could put... Say, if you're naming it after your dog, like a Cooper Collins, that wouldn't work. It would need to go in a Collins glass. So that doesn't work, guys. Just think about what your glasses are. But things like that, you can have anything put on it.
Yeah, I loved it.
And it was very... First of all, it was like, here's the theme.
Yeah.
And then it was also like, when they're walking around holding them, it just looks...
Everyone was
cute.
taking photos of them.
Yeah, I liked that. I know we shouldn't really care, but we want photo points in your wedding. I want people to be like, oh, that's so cool. I want to take a photo of it. I know that's ridiculous, but I don't care. And obviously for our event, we wanted that.
Definitely.
The more cute stuff, the better.
And then we had... So hold
on, let's think. We walk in, there's a welcome sign. We put a nice little lamp next to it. We've got the cocktails. So they come and grab a cocktail.
And you can hear the sax in the background.
Yeah. He was good.
We had Elliot G on sax.
Yeah.
He was... Do you know what? One thing I would say about Scotland is all the suppliers are really just nice people. Not that I wasn't expecting them to be nice. But
we didn't know them the same as we knew our lot from down here.
But they made us feel so welcome. Like it made us feel like our lot back home, if that makes sense.
100%.
And they actually, like, it made the event for us because obviously they were great. Like it was so nice.
His sax set was... Do you know what gets me with the sax is I know that he could have done like super vibey, loud dance floor stuff, but we didn't have him later on. So for the drinks reception, it was very like sexy. Do you know what I mean? Like you can still talk over. I think people worry about having a sax in the drinks reception or in the cocktail because they think it's going to be too much. And I'm like, it's not. The people that want to be involved can go and dance, but you can still talk. I just feel like, yeah, his sax set was really good. Again, we didn't really brief him. We kind of just said, drinks reception, do your thing. And they were all great. And yeah, I just don't know. I feel like sax gives you like good vibes. I love a sax.
I feel like it releases some endorphins inside of you. Whilst you're having a cocktail, it's like, it's vibey. And yeah, he was great.
We're setting
really,
the tone.
Really good.
We're setting the tone.
Setting the tone.
Then
you turn to your left and you see...
What are you seeing?
A piano.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
A piano.
You want to do these. Give me half, please.
Which we had our guest book on. And what Hannah does is a live illustrator, live artist. And we've got them. You can see them if you're watching YouTube. And she made us look so freaking cute. So she asked us for our outfits beforehand. And she drew
we were like, we don't know.
Like within 24 hours, she drew us and she printed off all of these cards. And everyone signed them.
So cute. Right, we're going to have to quick fire go through these. You ready?
Yeah.
Right.
No, but can I just say she's also...
Oh, sorry. I want to talk more about her in a second.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. I'm not ready to talk about her fully.
What I loved about this was like, we didn't really know what to do for a guest book and we wanted to give you guys some different ideas. So This was quite fun, wasn't it? Especially if you've got a live artist, it's a good way to add on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, especially if you can, because you could definitely send your picture of your dress to your live artist and your husband or wife's or suit outfits, whatever you're doing, and they don't have to tell each other, like your live artist can draw them and not show you them. Do you know what I mean? And then not put them out till later. Start reading them. Oh, they're all about fucking Brian.
No, I'm pissed off. Guys, what the hell?
Right, you ready?
No, because my first one's about Brian.
Okay, my first one is, what a night. Thank you, girls. Love, Jenna.
Brian deserves so much love too. I was following his podcast first.
Absolute fact. Absolute fact.
Wait, that's Brian's handwriting. Mine has got the Unfiltered Bride and a half.
Mine says, love you both. You've helped me so much. Love, Annie.
Thanks for making planning my wedding fun.
Someone said, Brian, where's my gin cocktail? Love you.
Oh, love listening to all the tips and bitches. What a night.
Girls, Scotland loves you.
Oh, God. Right. The girls making the guys prep for his wedding is non-describable. I owe you so much. Love you, gals. Lol. The gay in the kilt, Martin. You were our favourite.
Martin, you honestly...
Did you go too hard, honey?
Apparently,
Did you go too hard too soon, honey?
Apparently, it was his friend that didn't feel well. I messaged him after.
Okay.
Martin, honestly, when I saw you, you were just energy, you were vibes. I saw you with a bow in your hair. You were wearing a kilt.
When we were trying to pick our first photo, we were like, has to be that photo.
Yeah,
literally has
you
to be that
have to be our first photo. And he picked my song, but I'll talk about that later because we had a little battle. And just on the dance floor, he was there. He showed up and he was.
Do you know what though? 90% of people showed up. When I was looking back at photos, I knew all of these people from literally not moving from that dance floor.
Exactly that.
Right, keep going. These are quickfire.
Welcome to Scotland, the home of weddings.
You taught me everything I know about weddings. Love, Mel.
Thank you for making my Wednesday morning, Grace and Andrew.
Ooh. You've made my wedding planning journey so fun. Thank you, Kelsey.
Bitches from a Bride is my safe place.
Thank you so much for listening to all my request for you guys to come to Edinburgh. Hope we showed you how the Scots party. Thank you for everything. Love, Sylvia.
I've got a picture of a dick. And it says Moby Dick.
Oh, it's got a ship as well.
Yeah.
We love you.
Love the show. You girls are amazing.
Okay, so at one point during the speeches, we were talking about how to be classy on a budget. So I said, doing a logo is a great way of like keeping the theme throughout and keeping it classy. And I think a bride had sort of put her hand up like, yeah, we're doing that, blah, blah, blah. So then her fiance was stood next to her and I was like, does he know anything like what it's like? And he was like, yeah, I do. I was like, all right, if you can draw your logo and it's right, I'll give you a beer. So he ran off during the speeches, went and drew it on a napkin, came back. And as Beth was talking about something really helpful, I could see him come over and she was like, no, not even a little bit. So I've got his note that says, we gave him a pity beer because he did get the initials right. Dear Brian, thanks again for the beer. Best wishes. I think James, still not right. Love, Rebecca. That's their little logo.
Oh, they were cute. A venue in the Cotswolds came to see us, Blackwell Grange.
Yes.
And that made our evening, didn't it? That someone, they are from Scotland, but they
came to see their son in Scotland, and she's from Scotland.
Yes, and they said, come and see us soon.
We will. I've got Willy Wonka, and again, it's a Willy. But like drawn like Willy Wonka.
I'm here for it. I'm here for the Willies. Thanks for having me. Love, Kelly.
Love the podcast. You both helped wedding planning so much.
Thank you for the ultimate slay. What are you laughing at?
My next one. First of all, I got a really cute smiley face, but then my next one says #sluts for Brian.
Who was that by?
No, there's a phone number right in there.
Thanks for
all of you. Can you stop thirsting over my husband?
It's so funny. Thanks for a fab night, girls. Love, Alicia and Emma.
Thank you for a great night. Love the Scottish borders, I think. But look at all their kisses on it.
Oh my God. I love that. Someone drew their dog.
Ah, what does it say?
Our Rosie puppy.
Cute. I've got no recommendations. We just love you. All right.
Thanks for having us.
What an absolute belter. Thanks, Georgie. Thanks, girls and Brian.
Here we fucking go.
This is what reading your guest book is meant to be like, isn't it? Like, can we start a petition? Brian, I'd like this to be a clip. Can we start a petition to stop writing congratulations in guest books?
Yeah.
Can we write our favourite moment of the wedding rather than congratulations. Because honestly, they don't care. They don't care about your congratulations. They want to know, like, things like this. What an absolute belter. Here we go. Like, stuff like that. That'd be so much more fun to read, don't you think? Anyway, this one says, listening to your podcast religiously, you help me guide my bride so much. Yeah, we had some suppliers. Love you both so much. Samantha Klein.
Come for a haggis hunt. P.S. Keep slaying.
Excuse me. I know a guy, Danny.
Bagpipes. Yes.
Best night ever. Love Susan and the Opus girls. We'll come on to you, don't worry.
Georgie, Beth and Brian, what a fun night. Wednesdays are my favourite day of the week and you've made planning so much fun. Plus, you both looked amazing.
Oh,
Love
you.
from June 25 Bride.
Oh, right. I'm not happy about my last two. What you got?
I got a few.
All right.
Want me to go?
Yeah, well, mine says, love the pod. P.S. Brian is fit. And then my last one is, oh my God, it was incredible. Brian's so sexy.
I don't think I've got any about Brian,
Oh,
but
good.
from a 2026 Bride, thanks for all the inspo. I couldn't get through it without you. You have both made wedding planning less lonely. Thank you.
Aw.
Love, Siobhan. Oh my God, the pipes and drums.
Yes, we'll come on to that.
And then, dear Georgie, Beth and Brian, thank you for a wonderful evening.
We're finished?
Yeah.
I like those a lot.
Yeah, I love them. They're fun.
These are fun.
I feel like we need to ask to do them all the other tours now.
Shall we? Is it too late?
Is it too late?
Problem is, we don't pick our fucking outfits early enough.
I know. and again, our hair and stuff could change. last minute.
Depending on the stroppy mood we're in.
But what Hannah does has made us look. That's probably one of my favourite drawings of us.
Mate, I look insane.
I look insane.
Nailed it. Right, should we talk about it then?
Yeah, go on. Hannah in the pink suit.
She looked insane. All the suppliers just knew the vibe.
Yeah.
So Hannah came, she set up wasn't even a table, it was like a sketchy thing. She had this whole backdrop thing. She had the neon sign. It just all looked very cool. Yeah, it had its, you wouldn't need to, I don't know about, to be fair, all of the illustrators we've ever worked with, you don't need to set up. But I imagine, are there some that just come and they're like, I need a table. And then it feels like, do I have to decorate that space? Because if it's just a table, is it going to look shit?
Yeah.
Whereas what Hannah does, she does it.
Yeah.
The clues in the name.
She does it
She
all.
does it.
And
But
again,
then,
so lovely. So
fucking
talented.
lovely. Her
She
hair's
did-
incredible.
she did
Whatever
the
her curly girl method is
Cutest little
nailing
gift
it.
bags of a drawing of me, you and
Her,
her.
that was so sweet. She's very clever,
Ooh.
business clever. I know it doesn't really help any couples listening, but she's business smart.
But also creative.
Yeah, but she's not an idiot. I'm going to give out these.
She's not an
I'm
idiot.
giving out these pictures. Here I
There's-
am in the middle of them.
There's your compliment, Hannah. You're not an idiot.
You're not an idiot, mate. You're smart. She had the frame on Instagram.
Yes.
With the bows. This girl's savvy.
Mhm.
She's business smart, and that makes me appreciate it a little bit more. But actually really nice, really good drawings. Quick as well.
Yes.
When she was like, yeah, I draw them on here and print them out. I'm like, you're going to do 4.
No, she
like-
did everyone.
Mate, so many.
Mhm.
But I don't understand how she does them so quick.
She's just talented.
And chatted.
yeah. Lovely.
We love you, we love you.
You'd
we
love
love
her
you.
at your wedding, basically.
100%. She's
Yeah.
she would. This is the thing. When you get the right suppliers, it turns into more entertainment than what you kind of paid for.
Yeah.
They don't just come take a photo and then move on.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
take
yeah.
a photo, they'll chat. Because I think I'm right in saying she's she concentrates on the fashion-y side of it.
Yeah.
It's very big on the dress, but then she still does the faces, and it was brilliant.
I love the
really
lips.
liked that. I really liked that.
Um,
I don't know where
yeah.
to prop this up.
Incredible.
Can't prop it up. The next one I'd like to talk about is then next to her, and I would like to get my wrist out because we friggin' love a welded bracelet.
She was busy.
Mate, that poor lady.
So enhanced permanent jewelry.
Oh my gosh.
Again, we don't know what to expect if you guys are going to love it as much as we do, but that queue was all night long. And again, you did it with your bridesmaids, your partners.
She was at the bar at one point, and it was later on in the night, and it was probably the only chance I'd actually come off the dance floor. I saw her, and she was like, oh, do you want a bracelet, by the way? And I was like, yeah, thank you. And she was like, I'm just going to get a drink. It's the first time I've stopped today. I was like, you get a drink. And then I got the gold chain you went, and then I got me and Brian's star signs because we're adorable.
Cute.
We're so sweet. And also she didn't have Isla's, so I went for these two. So I've told Isla that the one from the tour before is hers. And then this is a me and Brian one. And then just every tour I'm just going to get a new one and have an armful of... Yeah.
But yeah, she did lots of different things, lots of different charms.
Little
and
gems.
she does bridesmaids packages.
Yes.
This,
Saw that, love
this
that.
is so good with your bridesmaids as part of their present.
I absolutely would have it the morning of my wedding.
Yeah.
Doesn't take long, but you could make it take longer if you needed to. Do you know what I mean?
Also, there's always going to be someone not getting their hair and makeup
100%.
done. Also, not.
Or do it whilst I'm having it done. It probably took 5 minutes to actually do it, but then it takes you the time to pick all the stuff you want.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
I love them.
I love
mine.
it too much.
I got the same bracelet as yours, but
Did
in
you?
silver.
Cute.
I don't think I can have any more on this wrist though, because I feel like I need to go.
Do you know what I want next?
I want a necklace.
Yeah, necklace or maybe a second anklet.
Yeah.
I do love my anklet.
Yeah, I love my anklet too. But no, I love them, and you should have them. They're really nice.
You
presents.
really should have them. Honestly.
And it's special. Everyone wants a wider bracelet as well. I just think they do. That's why they're so busy at our tours.
100%. But especially because to go and have them done like in town,
Yeah.
first of all, you got to find the right town where they do them.
Yeah.
But also they're quite they're expensive.
Yeah.
Whereas these
These
guys
guys
aren't
are
expensive.
amazing.
Don't tell anyone they're not expensive, but they're not expensive.
They're not as expensive as you think. Like, to be fair, the first one I got was over 120 quid. And I went with my best friend for her birthday and we went and got them. But on our tours, they start from like £30.
Yeah.
Absolute bargain.
Yeah, loved it.
And she was lovely as well.
She was lovely.
But also,
Poor girl worked her balls off.
we've missed.
What?
We've missed something.
I've not even started.
Obviously, we had a magician.
Obviously.
And you know, we always talk about Rich.
Oh.
So we were in Scotland and we were
like, Rich bro.
Rich
like,
bro, what do we do? And he recommended us Elliot Bibby.
Yeah, you were checking out to say his name then. I think of it like a car, like beep, 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 the magic's here.
And I believe he's in the magic circle.
He is in the magic circle.
And
I'll be honest.
It annoyed me how good he was.
I don't like, my loyalties are to Rich, okay? That's where it is. But then I saw him and I was like, oh my God, he's really, really good. And in my sense, it feels like Rich has gone, no, if you're going to cheat on me, this is who I want it with.
Yeah. He was amazing.
The trick, so we had a trick at the start and I've seen a lot of magic in my time now, I'd say.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that before.
Yeah.
Never seen that before. The first bit says a bit of card tricking, like, oh, this is cool, this is good, this is amazing, oh my God. But then Brian's card ended up in a fucking sealed box.
Which
and I mean
I
a
was
box,
holding.
like not a thing that he didn't get out of his pocket. Beth had it the whole time. It was behind us the whole time. I don't understand how, and Brian had signed the card. It was the same card. I actually don't understand how that happened. I'm still annoyed.
He blew my mind to the point that I thought nobody could impress me again. Like if you're getting married in Scotland, Edinburgh, up north, anywhere, Elliot is your man.
And again, I know we say it, but nice guy.
Really nice guy.
I appreciate someone that's good at their job. There's a difference between that and just liking them as a person as well.
He's also a bit funny.
Just a bit.
Just a little bit funny.
Not loads, little bit.
He's just a little bit funny. And but he wasn't too comedy.
No.
In the tricks. Like
he was brilliant.
He was just the perfect level of talent, skill, comedy. Go on.
I was going to say something really stupid, but
He's really
he
good at
reminded
magic.
me of a magician. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? If he stood in front of me and they were like, "What's his job?" I'd be like, "He's a fucking magician."
Really? I don't look at him and think magician.
No, he gives I'm a magician vibes.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Big magician energy that was.
Big M-E. BME.
BME.
You can put that at the end of your Instagram handle.
He was great and everyone loved him.
Yeah.
Loved him.
And again, it just like for that start bit, me and Beth try and hide a little bit so that you guys can all come in and see that stuff. So for us, and again, if you were the couple getting married on the day, I'm not worried about anyone having fun.
Yeah.
There is enough stuff going on that if you're not having fun, then that's a you problem.
That's a you problem.
Like, what more can you possibly want? But then when we come out, we can then mingle and chat because we know that they've been covered.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Of course, we had a hydration station we spoke about.
Ovs.
But I think that was our drinks reception. Oh, we had our huge
What?
cake on display.
No, I feel like that was that was up the stairs. So I feel like it's almost on the way into
She
there.
was elevated, that cake.
I remember her sending us a proof picture of what we wanted.
And
I don't remember it being like 47 tiers.
I agree. Again, I gave them no brief. I just said black tie and bows and let everyone be as creative they want it. When we saw that cake,
It was gorgeous.
we were like, damn, that was one, huge, two,
Gorgeous.
crafted with skill,
clean,
smooth. Again, lovely lady. Sorry, the Kilted Cake Company.
Sorry, yeah. We're not going to tell you who she is.
The Kilted Cake Company. One, I love her name because it's Scottish.
Clever.
Also lovely. And
She brought us little boxes of cake with our names
I had
on.
mine on the way back on the
You
airport
did.
and it was insane.
I've still got my fudge at home.
Have you? I've still got my fudge. Haven't
I
my fudge yet.
haven't started the fudge. I might have the fudge tonight with a cup of tea.
Yeah. But no,
That cake was stunning.
show stopping.
And when we got there, we were trying to figure out where everything goes. And literally the second we looked there, we were like, that is
Cake.
where the cake's going. And we were obviously still picturing a bit of a smaller, not small, like a normal cake. And then when we came down, we were like, holy shit. Sorry if you have to put this on your Instagram, but holy shit.
Yeah.
That is my only impression I can give of that cake, of just like perfection. Little bows, big bows. Did you see the black tier at the top?
Cake stand, black
Very
cake
like
stand.
modern-y cool. Like we didn't ask for that. We didn't say a black tier on the top would look fantastic, but she just knew.
She just knew.
And then should we talk about our other suppliers? Because I'm thinking of that moment where we were stood by the cake.
Yes.
And we were doing some photos by the cake. And who was our photographer?
Julianne White photography.
Now, Julianne.
She sums up. It was fucking one of yours.
It's fucking one of yours. At one point, we're doing this cake and she's like, I knew she wanted us to pretend to eat it. And then she went, and I went, oh, it's a 50-50 if she wants me to get closer or further away from that. I don't know what she said. She is the most hyped, cool energy. Like, if I was still tired, she would have not allowed it.
Yeah.
She would have picked me up. Do you know what I mean? And just her energy gives you energy.
Yeah, and I think another thing, aside from the photos, I'm going to talk about the photos.
Yeah, I don't even
after
want to talk about the
because
photos.
I can't
Yeah.
comprehend how fucking incredible these photos were.
I have a problem with it. I'll carry on.
Basically, I just remember we were doing like touch-ups of our makeup and stuff, and I think it was you that was sat down. She's like, "Don't put your leg like that."
No, put your chin up. Look up. Or don't look up. I don't know. One of them.
But she guides. She's looking at a frame and going,
Something's wrong.
They look better than that. Like,
Yeah.
come on, like
Move, chin, like, but also not too much.
No, she's solely there. To be fair, it made me laugh. She just didn't take photos at one point. I was like, obviously she's not happy with the angle, so I'm going to move my face. But great direction there. Like, and when we saw the photos.
No. Let's wait. I need more build up to that.
go
Okay.
on.
But yeah, she was brilliant on the day. She was lovely. She was fun. She was hilarious. She was the most Scottish person I've ever met in my whole entire life. She was wonderful. And then she sent the link for the photos. Now,
This is the first tour we've done this year, so the photos had to be good.
and we were worried, like, it's hard getting all dressed up and having your hair and makeup done and finding a dress and then having the photos and then maybe not liking every photo and then being humbled and blah, blah, blah.
Which we do get. We do get humbled very, very quickly.
Yeah. And also, we've maybe tried a little bit harder this year than maybe last year. So it's no complaint to last year.
Yeah.
Changes have happened. We open the link. We're on the bus on the way back to the airport. We've got
Georgie's like, stop looking.
3 suitcases that are 32 kilograms each. We're over baggage. We're carrying everything. We're tired. We're hungover. We've got all this stuff. We're then sat in between a stag do on the back of a bus. And then the link comes through and we're like, fuck! Click on it. But then the bus stops. We're at the airport. We're trying to get everything off. Beth's still looking. I'm like, stop looking at the photos. We need to look at it when we're like stopped. We get off the bus. It stinks I don't even know what it stinks of. And I'm like, Beth, I cannot stand here and look at these photos. We need to be in a better situation. She's still scrolling. So I'm like, Brian, let's run away from her so that we can't, because you know the worst thing ever is when we want to look at photos and someone's like, oh my God, have you seen the cake one? And I'm like, no, I'm not there. Wait.
That was a good picture though, wasn't it?
So then we finally get to this bit. Julianne, whatever you did to those photos, whether you slimmed my face, whether you put a model's face on my face, I don't care. Because we looked phenomenal. I don't think you did do anything. I think we are just that stunning.
For me, like, it was the tones,
It's a very light, moody, dark,
sexy,
tanned, sex. I don't even know what you've
all
done
in
to
one.
that. I don't know what
was-
you've done, but it was, oh,
And our boy Patty P was like, these
are
pics
fire
are
pics.
sick. And I feel like all of our suppliers showed up so hard that now our other suppliers for the other tours are shitting themselves.
Love it. Love it.
But no,
I
phenomenal.
haven't hidden one picture.
Nope.
One picture.
Nope.
Not one.
Not one. And that's
I
good.
might hide the one where Brian looks. So Brian has this drunk dance face, which is like he's sad, and he's not. He thinks he's being sexy, like, but he's not. He's actually just like, aren't you, Brian?
Brian, you've had Brian's fit.
Brian's
fit.
You obviously wrote that before you saw him on the dance floor. So there's like one, and I was like, do you know what? We'll leave it in. We'll leave it because
I love them
everybody
all.
else looks great.
She turned them around freaking quick.
Yes.
I actually cannot fault that
No.
woman in any way,
No.
shape, or form. If you are getting married and are Scottish and can understand her, And even if you don't
But I also think if
understand
you're
her-
English and fancy some, because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Some of the photos of us laughing are her laughing at her, being like, "What the fuck have you said?"
She honestly
Nailed it.
like
That
more
picture,
than we could have ever imagined.
Yeah, the picture of me and Brian looking like we're going to prom, we sent immediately to Isla to be like, "Oh, look at your mum and dad. It's my back. This is how much I like it. Here you go. If this isn't
A compliment
enough, then there you go."
It was honestly just I can't like I've never received photos like that in my life.
No.
So
Buzzing.
And we receive a lot of photos.
Buzzing.
Buzzing.
And then she was not alone.
She was not alone.
We've got to give a little shout out.
Go on then.
Kev.
We
love you, Kev.
Our boy Kev. So I
He-
didn't actually know she was bringing a second shooter.
Oh, I'm here for it.
But
The more angles, the better.
Yeah, and his album then dropped.
Yeah.
And they used the same tones.
Yeah, love that. Which is obviously, by the way, if you guys are getting a second shooter, typically your photographer edits them so the photos would be the same tone and stuff like that. But I love, please, if you have budget, get the second shooter because they get a different angle.
Yeah.
Like I want Julianne to focus on us.
Yeah.
That's what I want you to do. I want you to get everything we're doing, but I still want to see everybody having fun. I still want to see them dancing and like all of that. So that's how you get that. You can't really get that otherwise. Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
Just very good. Very good.
Should we stay on film?
Content? Yeah. Okay. Do you want to do film?
Yeah.
Go on then.
KLS.
First of all, I would like to set something straight. He's not related to Brian.
But they look like they are.
I think with his glasses off, I don't see it. But with the glasses on, someone on the dance floor was like, I was like, pardon? That man looks like Brian's brother. Is that Scottish?
No.
Better? No? Is it racist what I'm doing? She basically said, that looks like Brian's brother. And I was like, what? Turn around and I was like, oh shit, yeah.
Again, his
vibe.
But he was so... Again, like, we don't know your vibe from your Instagrams. Like,
No, how can you... I guess the
You
picture
need
of him with sunglasses, a camera off the top of his head, probably
a
holding
glow
some
stick.
flip-flops and yeah, that I guess can give you the vibe of it. But at a wedding, I want people involved. I don't want you to stand on the side and I don't want it to feel like you're working.
yes.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
I want you on the dance floor. I don't mind if you're not videoing something immediately because you're dancing.
Yeah, no,
Dance.
he was vibes, 10 out of 10 energy.
Brilliant.
Loved him.
Yeah.
And again,
Make that
made
video.
us feel so welcome.
Yeah.
And then
That
he
video.
fucking dropped the video.
But he got... First of all, I hope I'm okay saying this. I hope he doesn't mind me saying this. But he was obviously like, oh shit, we'll talk about the content creator. But he's like, the content creator's absolutely nailed it. She's got... So I can imagine it must be really hard as a video because it takes longer as a videographer. First of all, even to download the footage. But
He did reply in our group chat like, fuck. Putting on the heat for me.
But like he managed to get all of these, which I think is so important for everyone, for all videographers that are trying to keep up with the content game. He got angles that the content creator can't get. He had this stick in the air at one point.
I think it's a 360 camera. I don't know what it was.
I don't know what it was, but it was on this big stick so that when it then came down, so it's really nice to have had angles that aren't the same in both videos.
Yeah.
And the edit was like fucking snappy and like...
The edit.
Yeah.
Again, our videographers were like,
Oh.
whoa, you've shown up. They're all nervous
How
now.
am I dealing with this?
Yeah. And he kicked off the tour like with a strong video. Like even like all my mates were like, oh my God, that's sick. And they're not even like in this world. Do you know what I mean?
No.
The amount of messages I've got just purely based on the edit of it.
It's one of probably the vibiest videos I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Vibe is the only way to describe that video.
And super creative.
Yes.
Super creative.
Like it showed you everything, but you didn't realise you'd seen everything.
So KLS,
Shout out, mate.
you
That was
nailed
very
that.
good.
And you were also just great.
What's his Instagram though? KLS Wedding Films.
Let me check.
I'm 99.6% sure that's right.
All right, is it because
Nailed
he's your
it.
brother?
Is it just Brian? Is he your brother?
What do you say about my brother?
You stay away from my brother.
Because I said so. If you put your jaws on my brother. Sorry.
That was too many.
I
Went
love
too
it.
far. Too far.
Content creator Caitlin from I Do Content Creation.
First of all, when she walked in, I do content creation. I talked over you saying that. When she walked in, I was like, what a lovely little ball of wonderfulness.
Yes.
But then she's more than that. Like she's very like pretty and cute and sweet. And I'm like, cool. Are you going to be able to last this up? Yeah. She was fire. Like everywhere I looked, she was there. And
She's
I
like
was
a
like,
little bunny everywhere, wasn't she?
Little Duracell bunny.
She's there, camera, bam, bam, bam.
Throwing confetti. Blow this. swirl that. Here's a fan. Do this. Cool. Yeah. Work it. Get it. More energy, more passion. Like it felt like that. And her video was beautiful.
Oh, I loved it.
Like captured.
She already knew what song she was doing on the day.
Yeah, she was ready. She was fucking ready.
She told KLS like, this is my song.
Ready for it. And he was like, shit, okay.
Again, a lovely girl. I knew she was there, but didn't know she was there. Like some of the shots, I'm like, where were you when you took that? Because I don't remember seeing you. I don't feel like I remember having like bright lights in my face at any point.
Not at all. Not at all.
Lovely, lovely girl, but also very, very talented.
It was like she was a guest, actually.
Yeah. Yes.
Because you're right. I don't remember her ever being there, but I also remember her giving me things
to
do. To enhance that. Again, I think it's sometimes you need someone to make moments happen. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
If you don't think to blow a bit of confetti, you won't get that shot. Sometimes you just need someone to go, here's the handful, give us a blow.
Yeah, it was like fan. And I was like, okay.
I would like the title of this title to be Give Us a Blow.
Give us a blow. There we go.
But give us a blow. Like it didn't, I don't want it to sound like things were being set up and forced, because it wasn't. It was just, it made it just made epic
sense.
Shot and made it fun. Oh, it was just so good.
Guys, this is what I mean. It's really hard because we always jump on these and go, oh my God, everyone was such good vibes. But genuinely, for people that we've never met or never worked with, it's risky for us.
Yeah.
Absolutely faultless, everybody.
Yeah. And her video was incredible. If that was my wedding video, I'd be buzzing.
Absolutely.
Buzzing. I'd like to pause a second on suppliers and just talk about the event again. This one probably felt like the most wedding-y one.
Yeah.
I don't mean things. I mean things that happened. And I would like to talk about some things that went wrong, because I think it's important
that we address it.
And we address how to then deal with those situations.
Mm-hmm.
So we have, at the end of our bit, bang, confetti cannons. Confetti goes. The confetti cannons didn't work. And first of all, I would like to still shout out Flutter Darlings, because genuinely it's the best confetti. I still will only use Flutter Darlings confetti. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was cold. I don't know. But I wouldn't, guys, don't worry about it. But it is, things do happen on your wedding day, and we just have to carry on.
Well, we both looked at Brian like, are you fucking stupid?
I
You've done it
literally
upside
looked
down.
at my husband like I've never looked at him in my whole life.
I actually want to get the photos from the
I would
photographers, because me and you were both like, what the fuck are you doing?
So Brian's to my side, and Georgia, poor sweet Georgia, is to this side. So we do
sweet
it.
Brian is what you mean.
No, shut up, Brian. So we do the cheers. We literally look up.
We're like, everyone, guys, who've got a shit ton of confetti, get your cameras. This is the Instagram moment.
So we then literally do the shot, because we look at, because we want that cute shot of us looking at the confetti. Where's the confetti? I look at Brian. I heard the bang.
Yeah, and he looked like it went backwards.
So I turned around and I'm looking, and he's looking at his crotch, and I'm like, you
idiot.
Like, I am so disappointed. I've never been so disappointed in you in my whole life. And then I look at Georgia, and I'm like, she's twisting, and I'm like, oh, it's not hard to twist it. No, she'd already twisted it.
And that's what I thought the same.
She's still twisting.
So
I'm
I was
like,
come
on,
on.
give me the cannon.
So me and then they storm off stage trying to get the confetti and again, we just, because it's never happened to us before.
Never ever happened.
And we were like, do you know what? Is it gone on a plane to get to us? Like,
yeah, because we had to send it tracking to obviously get to Scotland. We were like, it must have gone on a plane and decompressed. I don't know, but it never happened before, never happened since. But we then were practicing all of them. And
it was going just pop, and nothing.
So what we did though is we got all the confetti out of it. So again, it's just dealing with stuff, guys. Like, if that happens, you all should have a coordinator, a venue person, some supplier that you love the most. If your photographer's good, they would have done it. If your videographer was good, they would have done it. Get all the confetti out. There was a fan next to the DJ because it was blowing on the dance floor. We just threw the confetti in there. Yeah. And then, legend that she is, Julianne, went and she had some cannons in the back of her car, and we used some of those.
Yes.
So I would like to tell you that this is our job to do these events.
And it goes wrong for us.
Stuff still goes wrong. And it is purely about how you deal with it that changed that situation. The other thing that went wrong.
Oh, what went wrong?
My dress split. Little hole. It's just a little hole in my dress. So Beth was like, we need to go and sew it. So we went over to our bathroom boxes. We got the sewing kit out of our bathroom boxes, and we calmly walked up to our room. We shouldn't have gone to our room, because when I got to our room, I was like, fuck, I'm tired. We changed into our slippers. We sewed up my arse. And then when we went back down...
And I said, stop fucking squatting.
Yeah, I do squat. I do like to squat.
Because that's all she did all night.
Yeah. I'm also not wearing Bardo for the next one, because I want to put my arms in the air. I hate being like... So We sewed up. And then when we came down, and this is why it felt very weddingy. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but again, it's learning how to move on from it. When we came down, because we had left the dance floor, and I'm not saying it's all about us, but as the couple, people want to be where you are. And we ran and hid. It was timed at the same time as the evening food came out. So when we came back down, everyone was sort of chilling. Don't be afraid of the lull. I am actually here for the lull. I know people worry.
But I was slightly nervous. I was like,
are
we going to bring this back?
I was nervous, but they were all chilling. They're eating their their
pasta and
fries is the word I was looking for. Fries, pasta, they were getting their welded bracelets. They were seeing what Hannah does. Getting some drinks. And we came down and we were like, right, okay. There was maybe 10 people on the dance floor. It was just not even the hardcore ones.
Maybe.
But the songs were still going.
Yeah.
But what we did is we realised that the music that they were playing was probably clubby. So you went over to the DJ and was like, I think we need to change. Guys, you're allowed to say that to your suppliers. You're allowed to go over and be like, oh, I think this will work now. And they go, yeah, no worries.
To be fair, they did say,
we'll talk about them properly in a minute.
But it was like, we're just going to let people have their evening food.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse if you're eating and a banger comes on.
Yeah,
so
I do
this is what's important. So they did it well and they staged it well and they were like,
100%.
right, the right music's at the right time. Then when we
were like,
back down, I was like,
get these people on the dance
get these
floor.
people back on the dance
So
floor.
we literally walked in. I was like, you go to the DJ, I'll get all these people in. And we were literally like, right, back to the dance. And as the couple, that is unfortunately your job. All the bridesmaids or whatever, back to the dance floor. The song has to be perfect. Mm-hmm. So as we walked onto the dance floor, a banger plays, we're in, and then everyone's in for the rest of it.
But we've missed out. We've jumped to the end of the evening.
I just giving you that lull, the things that you think might be wrong. You might walk into your wedding room and be like, shit, no one's dancing.
And if you're in a strop at that point,
you can't
be.
Move on, hun. Move on.
Get over it.
Imagine if we'd just stropped about the confetti, stropped about my dress, stropped that people had got food and chilled for a minute, rather than just being like, cool, let's bring it back. Mm-hmm. We are the energy. We're the vibe.
So how we started off our evening, so we've gone from drinks reception.
Sorry. Drinks reception.
Everything's going on.
I don't think I can talk about this without like crying. Did you see me when we did a run through? I literally welled up.
My problem is that I don't do a lot of Scottish weddings.
No, but now I only want to do Scottish weddings because if I don't see these guys again, I'm going to cry.
I don't have any Scottish friends or roots in my family.
Roots.
So I need an excuse to see them again.
I'm going to find you. Where's the group chat where the song will be on?
On our WhatsApp.
Which one? Podcast?
No, Unfiltered.
Unfiltered, right. We had, and if you're Scottish, you'll know who these guys are, but if you're not, you need to get to know.
But if you have any Scottish heritage,
find Scottish heritage.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
So wait, not yet. Got to build up to it. Right. We had drums and roses.
Explain who they are.
On paper, they are drums and bagpipes. 2 lots of bagpipes. This one was 2 lots of bagpipes, 1 normal drum, and then 1 big
When
lots
I
of drums.
booked them, were you excited for them?
Yeah, I was buzzing for them, but not to the level of what they were then.
Yeah.
Like, so we then we'd planned with them that they were gonna normal pipe into the drinks reception room, do a little loop, and again they were so open to the idea of it. I was just like, I just want you to bring everyone in, but not they were gonna stand at the doors and then people, and I was like, nah, go and get them. Go and loop in and bring them back in. We stood and held the doors open and they were like, yeah, fine, cool.
Again, you're probably bored of hearing me say this, but they were so nice.
That's what I was going to say. On paper,
they were so nice.
On paper, they are drums and bagpipes. In real life, they are probably some of the nicest men. No, I'm going to get to this bit, but I saw a lot of these men. Guys, we didn't really think about it. We told them about it, so they had their opportunity to change it. We had a mirrored dance floor.
And we've spoken about mirrored dance floor before.
We have spoken about mirrored dance floor. We forgot that people in kilts don't wear underwear.
Well, I didn't know if they still didn't wear underwear.
Some of them wore underwear. One definitely did not. And I saw more of that than I've seen of Brian in a while. And he was like, yeah,
we loved
crack
it.
On. He was the dancing that was I mean,
you got a bit red, darling.
No, I am feeling a bit red. It's been a while since I've seen anybody else's balls.
But they
were the funniest, nicest. They were so up for whatever. Because we obviously plan a bit of we do the speeches and then we really want to make that end like quite epic. So you get the song ready.
Okay.
So I was like, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to do the toast. So I'm going to say, blah, blah, blah. Thank you so much. Let's do a toast. You got to start playing now. So we're then toasting. We love you all so much. We love Scotland. And then these guys start coming in, ready for the drop. They were
So I've just got to
incredible. It makes you want to go out.
But like, it was, one of them had the microphone, there was crowd interaction, they were getting everyone down low.
They let us play on the drums. One guy at one point was drumming, and what's it called when you loop and swing? Swing your partner around, holding it, like doing that whilst fucking drumming. Just
phenomenal.
The sweat coming off them. For the 2 minutes we played drums, I was dead.
Heavy. But honestly, if you have anything in you, anything that needs Scottish, it needs bagpipes, it needs drums, like, I need an excuse. I need to dump Jack, I need to marry a Scottish man. That is it.
Do you know what? I could not agree more.
I need them at my wedding.
They were, and I don't say this easily, one of the most incredible things I've ever seen.
I agree.
I agree. Actually, it makes me want to. It was the feeling that gave was insane.
They left me speechless, which
100%.
doesn't happen a lot for
100%.
us. And everyone was like, again, they did the traditional, and everyone's like, oh, okay, cool.
I agree. They started the loop bit was just bagpipes and drums, and everyone was like,
buzzing
"This
anyway,"
is so
because they
cool!
were like,
yeah, well done. And then when you hear a song, but like they even did the got everyone down low, and then they did the we were what 500.
Yeah.
Just actually, speechless.
I'm just like my face hurts from smiling so much thinking about them.
Yeah,
like it was phenomenal.
Brian, that was your favourite bit of the night, wasn't it?
I've seen roaming bands and stuff before, but I think something about bagpipes is just pretty epic.
Epic is a good word for it, actually.
Epic.
It's just kind of like it's just big, it's grand. And obviously being in Scotland helps. But yeah, best roaming band I think I've ever seen.
Ooh,
they were
words
so
from Big
good.
Bright.
Like, they're just so
they
good.
were so good.
And like I said, if you've got anything that needs bagpipes,
yeah.
they are your guys.
And if you want to start Scottish and just do that, then you could. But why when you could have DJ Sammy Heaven?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we did the 2 sets, didn't we? We did more of a chilled one, but it wasn't really
Yeah.
chilled, but it
No, it
did
wasn't
start chilled. But yeah, they were amazing.
It was so good, so good. So go and have a look at them.
Then we did our speeches.
We're
We're missing out one huge thing.
What?
How fucking good we looked.
You are right. You are right, man.
I just said some myself.
I don't know what to talk about first.
Again, I can't say it because everyone's getting bored of me saying it.
Let's just talk factual then.
They were just so fucking nice.
Do you know what? Factually, I looked fantastic. My hair looked great and my makeup looked great. What did you look like?
Great.
Yeah.
And it lasted all night long. Every time I looked in the mirror, I was just like,
slaying.
Slay.
Every photo I like, every angle I like.
Do you want to know a fun fact?
Well,
I haven't even washed my hair since.
Nor me. I'm waiting. I'm not washing it. We've obviously got Birmingham on Friday. And I've got my book launch on Thursday, guys. I'm not washing it till Wednesday. I'm holding out.
Yeah.
You've got fresh. I've literally still got all the texture spray in it.
For me,
Gross.
it's really important that with your glam squad, it's quite an intimate process. You're
100%.
face to face with people. You're very close to people, and you have to talk to each other.
And you have to talk freely.
Yeah.
Like because if you want to because I wanted to change, I can't remember what I wanted to change. Oh, my eyeshadow went up to my eyebrows. So I went in the toilet and I was like, actually, I don't know. No, I'm going to go say, can we do it? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like, there's no issue. They would so much rather you say something.
And I feel like the conversations they had with you were like genuinely interested.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like just small talk.
No.
They were just amazing. So we had Karen McCallum.
Karen McCallum.
I was saying to her, I was like, when I say your name, I feel like I say
Karen McCallum. It makes you go Scottish though.
Yeah.
Karen McCallum.
I
Guys,
think that was
really good?
Irish.
No. Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
McCallum.
Do you want to say her name one more time?
Karen McCallum.
Irish.
Is it? Yeah, that is. Top of the morning, Karen McCallum. Karen McCallum. That was better.
There you go. Say it English.
Karen McCallum.
Say it English. That's not what I meant.
In my accent.
In your accent.
She was so lovely. She was really lovely.
She did me really good skincare.
Yeah, I like she put the eye things on. I love it when people put the eye things on.
And again, she pushed my boundaries a little bit with my makeup, and I was like, ooh, like I'm not really a blush gal. And then I saw my makeup for the first time and I was like, oh, I feel like it's too much. But she was like, it will settle.
Yeah.
It will settle. And then as soon as I got used to it, I was like, I love it.
Because this is the problem. When you first look in the mirror, I think everybody would be lying if their immediate reaction is, I don't like it, because it's not your normal makeup.
Yeah.
And then you need to walk around, look in the mirror again, and then you're like, I look fire.
Yeah. And it was just like, I love
because you don't see it build up either.
Yeah.
You go from no makeup to fully glam. And she also made us look at all of, not made us, but like we looked through all of her pictures and she was like, do you like that or not like that? Like that or not? And it was really nice to be like that, but not that blush. Like this, but not that. Like very open.
Very educational as well.
Yeah.
Very educational. But
just good.
10 out of 10.
My makeup is one of my favourite makeup looks, actually.
I agree. There was enough glam, but not too much glam.
Yeah.
And that's what I said to her I was worried about. And it was just...
And I didn't even go my signature red lip. I didn't need it.
I would like that makeup for every tour date, please.
Ooh.
No pressure,
Bold.
everyone.
I'm going to have to red on some of them.
So we lit 10 out of 10.
Yeah, but not just because of our makeup, hun.
I know.
That hair.
Yeah, I was nervous about my hair because I was like, oh, I don't know what I want. I don't know what
You changed your mind.
Because I was going to do half of 10. I just feel like
I liked her honesty with you because the picture you showed her, that person had hair extensions and a lot of hair.
Yeah.
So she was immediately like, that won't look like that.
Yeah.
And then, but that's so much better to know because imagine if you've done it and they'd be like, that doesn't look like the picture.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's unrealistic.
So we did, I did like slick underneath. Do you know what? And she covered my ears. And my ears stayed covered all freaking night. And the top of my ear did not poke out once. And that's a big thing. I was sweaty.
I was going to say you were, but I don't know.
My hair didn't move.
My hair, I showed her a 3-second clip from Molly May's latest show where she's got the messy, twisted, half-uppy thing. And she was like, yep, cool.
Yeah.
I was like, cool.
And
I hate my hair really curly.
Yeah.
Don't like really curly hair. It just gives me, I've got so much hair that it ends up just going really thick. And she was like, say no more. And she even showed, she was like, I'll do it like this and I'm going to brush it straight out so that it doesn't have time to cool and stay because my hair holds curls as well. So she was like, bam, bam, bam. So I loved my hair.
Cameo bridal.
Yeah. Should we shout you out?
Yeah.
Just let you guess who it is. And again, just lovely person. Do you know what I mean?
So nice. Very.
I think she also did all the models' hairs.
Yeah, very.
We talk about models.
Very skilled.
Very skilled.
Very skilled.
She's been in the industry for a
knowledgeable.
long time.
You would trust her with anything.
A long time.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And again, so nice.
I just, when these poor girls arrived to our room, just to give you guys a bit of context.
Georgie was in bed miserable.
I wasn't miserable. I'd woken up by that point. I'd had my nap. I was fine then. And I'd had a dessert plate.
Yeah. Which
So-
you didn't leave me any of.
I let you try some. You just didn't eat it when you should have eaten it when it was there.
I just had half eaten of everything.
Yeah, it's fine. When they came to the room, I was still in bed because we'd just woken up from our nap. Me, Beth and Brian had to share a bed to have a nap.
Guys,
She finally got
I
to share
shared a bed with Brian.
Guess who was in the middle? It was me.
Guess what Brian said though?
No, don't say that. That's gross. No, I hate that word.
Brian said that wouldn't stop him. Just
Basically. Yeah.
Brian's laughing. I didn't nap because Georgie was snoring.
I'm not sorry. I was so tired.
I know.
And then we had probably an hour and a half to nap. Within the first half an hour, the venue comes up and brings us a lovely plate of desserts, which was highly appreciated, thanks to you, but not the right time. Then finally got back to sleep, and then they bring up the chair for the makeup artist, and I was like, leave me alone, I just need a nap. And you know when it wakes you up mid proper deep sleep, so I was just like, so then poor hair and makeup arrived and was like, are you okay?
They're like, we can come back.
No.
I was like, no, she needs to get up.
She needs to get up. Okay, so we've done that. We're dressed and ready. We look stunning. We've finished our Drums and Roses set, and then the night ends because there's no more entertainment.
You're a liar.
Joke. So how do you keep the energy? Because Drums and Roses is a lot. It's a lot. You couldn't do that all night even if you wanted to.
No, I agree.
What do you then move on to, Beth?
My problem is I've been proved wrong again.
I feel like
And I'm not
season
sure-
2,
and I'm not
which is year 2 of the podcast,
I'm not sure how I feel about
you've
it.
been proven wrong a lot.
I'm not sure how I feel about it.
She booked herself. Can I say this? Will everyone know that I'm joking towards the end of it? She booked herself an icky wicky DJ who talks in the microphone throughout the night. Ladies and gentlemen, get yourself on the dance floor. It's time to dance the night away. However, what we got.
So I got recommended Ewan from We Are Tartan Entertainment.
A lot of people recommended him.
Tartan Entertainment, that's their 2 Instagrams. We Are Tartan,
Yeah.
Tartan Entertainment. Ewan, I think he's like royalty in Scotland because
Yes.
everybody bloody knows this man.
Yeah.
And I was searching for people for a long time for Scotland because
Yeah.
I wanted it to be right. And this bloody guy kept popping up and I was like, who is this man? Who is this man that everyone's having?
Yeah.
And these were like bougie weddings
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I
yeah.
was seeing.
Yeah.
So I was like,
All right.
there's got to be something about him. And I started looking and then he posted a video, which was Sunny Federa Some Days and this bride going for it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Done.
I'm done.
Booked,
I want
signed,
him.
sealed, delivered.
I love him. And when I actually then spoke to him, he was incredible.
He was so helpful.
So nice. So helpful.
He was like our Scottish us.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. He's just...
He vetted all the suppliers.
He knew what we needed. He knew who we should have. He knew what we shouldn't do. And he's somebody that would problem solve anything on your day for you.
Yeah, I agree.
Even if it's nothing to do with him.
Like cannons, for example, if we weren't there, he would have happily done that.
And it's like, that's who you need on your wedding. That's who you need supporting you, backing you.
Agreed.
There every step of the way.
And like we said, open, not feedback, but open to be saying, can we mix it up now?
Yeah.
Can we change it to this? Yeah, cool.
And
he brought 2 more DJs with him, didn't he?
genuinely cares.
Yeah, so we had different people, different vibes. Like when Ewan come on, it was like, and he does talk on the microphone, which is why Beth is saying that she has been proven wrong.
But it wasn't cringe.
No, that's what I mean, because it was fun. He did what things he did one where he was like, repeat after me, da 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 da, and then everyone was like da 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 da. So it was funny.
What you need to understand at your wedding is no matter how good the music is or whatever's going on, sometimes you need someone to create a vibe.
Agreed.
And I said to Ewan, I was like, when I came back to Anne after sewing her dress, I was like,
pick this up now.
I was like, Ewan, there's no one on the dance floor. I'm worried. And he was like, oh,
grow
Beth,
up.
just let people fucking eat. I'll be back there in a second. Don't you worry, love. And I
Yeah.
was like, right, okay, here we go. Billy Big Boy.
Yeah. Show us then.
Show us then. And he fucking showed me.
Yeah.
And he showed me well. And he did, basically, we both said our favourite songs beforehand.
Yeah.
And then randomly, he was like, guys, whoa.
And I was like, shut the fuck up. What are you doing?
Yeah. And we both didn't know about this. And you looked and we were like, what? And he does this thing called like a DJ battle.
Beat battle, maybe.
Beat battle or something like that, where he has the bride and the groom usually, or groom and groom, bride and bride. He both basically picks a song for them both. It's like on the radio when they do
he
it.
must ask. Because I changed my song because when we were chatting, he was like, oh, what's the song you like? And I was like, oh, Waka Waka is my like Hindu song. That's not the song I'd pick for a dance
But I feel
battle.
like this is the whole point.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was coming.
And I said, if you play Some Days by Sonny Fodera and I'm not in the room, I swear to God, I'll be absolutely furious.
Yes.
So he saved it for this battle.
Yeah.
And he was like, guys, I've picked a song for them. And it was the crowd interaction was the perfect level, but without being too much.
I think the thing with weddings and the thing that we found is that we are representing the couple on the day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? All the things we're doing are things that you guys should be doing as a couple. So where we're at is where the stuff is happening. When we're being on stage and doing all these things, that is when you are on stage and doing things. So when he got us up to then be able to press the dun, dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun,
and
again.
then press the song
And have the headphones on.
that's what the couple would be doing. You guys are the vibe. You
Yeah.
are the absolute energy of that day and picking the right supplier. Some of you, that's going to be your absolute worst nightmare. Cool. Don't do that. String quartet, 100%. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's different vibes and that's okay.
But if you want to party
That is
and you
who
want to
you
keep
party
that
with.
dance floor full and
Yeah.
you want to keep going all freaking night long.
He went until the last, no,
No.
that's a lie. Until after the last minute.
Until-
I'm pretty sure he went 5 minutes longer than he was
He
sure of,
definitely did. And like there's a photo of him and Brian, like he's smiling
yeah.
the whole time.
And he
He's
knew
so
what songs
happy.
to involve people. Like with Raining Men, he pulled Brian onto the stage and everyone was thirsting on
He
Brian.
was on the middle of the dance floor,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
passing the mic. When we did Spice Girls, he passed the mic to me and then I passed it to some of the girls.
Yeah.
And just honestly, he's more like a host.
I agree.
And
Yeah.
and I think
you could pick your level of hosting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You could kind of be like, I want a low level hosting or I want a high energy constant hosting.
But I don't think we would have been able to keep that level of energy without him there.
Agreed.
And that, my friend,
Deserves a round of applause.
and he made the end so special for us.
Oh, the end makes me want to cry.
And I'm going to talk about that at the end of the podcast because that's what I want to leave it on.
Okay,
But
Brian's
we
literally eyeballing us to
Do
be
have
like,
to
hurry
talk
up.
about our amazing bridal dresses from Opus Couture
Yes.
and the girls from there.
Us.
Take it away.
So we had
This is
this
the first
idea.
time. First
this
time.
is a first. They got in contact with us, didn't they, and said that they wanted
Yeah.
to be involved. So we were like, we can find a way, but guys, it's not going to be we can't do a catwalk. Like that's not us. We can't. That doesn't fit the vibe. And she was like, no worries. Like you tell us what you want and we'll make it happen. So together we were like, okay, well we do these speeches. Why don't we get the girls out in their nice daytime dresses and we say, oh, this is so lovely, this is cute, but this is a party. Go and get changed. You've got 20 minutes to put on something evening. Like wow us. So they then went away, got changed, and we called them back in at the end of the speeches. But they did almost a mini catwalk onto the stage. But then we did They were in their evening, like some of them in short dresses.
Some of them took the skirts off like instantly.
We did a squat test.
Yeah.
We did an arms in the air test. We did a like, how comfortable are you to be dancing test. Like, it was a really fun way. But when those dresses,
I've never seen so many gorgeous dresses.
types of dresses as well though.
All different types of dresses, but all absolutely stunning.
And we didn't know that they did like a photo shoot when we were obviously on stage and doing all those bits. And the photos they've taken on the stairs, the models look insane, the dresses look insane. You've got a dress for every different type of person, like every style wedding, every vibe, evening, day. They were just incredible and they were so up for it. And then they got on the dance floor later, were serving Prosecco in their dresses so everyone could like feel them. You know, when you want to, I want to touch that dress.
Yeah.
Like, is it stretchy? Is it comfortable? Is it not? Is it nice? You know?
Honestly.
They were so cool.
It was different
I loved
for us,
that bit.
and we were always hesitant. We were like, oh, how's this
I don't want it to feel like a wedding fair, yeah.
They nailed it. And they were all absolutely gorgeous as well. And
Stunning.
lovely.
Stunning.
Again,
There's a really cool picture of them lined up, ready to come in. I love that picture.
Also up for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girls, do you mind walking on the dance floor, a packed dance floor at night during fucking sunny Federa, whatever his name is, and pour Prosecco? Yeah. Cool.
Don't speak about my boy like
Sorry,
that.
I did enjoy that song. Before we end on the night, I just want to hope that people got lots of inspo from that. It's just meant to be like a wedding, but not a wedding. So there's like, I tell you what, our napkins.
Yes.
Oh my God. Guys, if you're not getting personalised napkins at your wedding, you're a damn fool. Even just to go on the bar, we had the cute, I'm only going to tell you one of them because we've got them at each tour and I want you to see each one. But we had napkins on the bar, and the one that there's a photo of is, I designed these, I'm quite proud of these, with a little lips, and it says, get in touch if you call off the wedding, or something like that. So it's funny, like you could put little quotes about you guys, you can put funny things, but again, it's just a little photo point. And Pack Genie were amazing. I sent them the plan, they were like, yeah, here you go. And do you feel I think they were?
They were good.
You could wear those napkins.
Yeah, they were
Do you know
really
what I
good
mean?
napkins.
They were lovely. So look out for those at the other tours. Right. Let's just check. We got everything. The table centerpieces, etiquette, nice little flowers, just a little set. Didn't need a lot. We've done that. We've done our cake. We're all set up. The day has been amazing. Actually, one of the girls at the end of the night came over to me and she was like, oh, when you talk on the podcast about trying to pick the last song of the night, all of the Scottish brides just know what it is. And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, it's not a question in Scotland. It is this song. I don't even remember the name of it. Lomond. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
I wouldn't even be able to. We didn't know. That was the point. And Ewan got us on we said we wanted.
Oh no, we did a bit of Kaylee.
We did some
we were fucking shit.
Hinged Kaylee.
And everyone was so good compared to us. And
It's
I was
like something you all learn at school. We were not prepared. We had to step out at one point because I was like, I'm just going to have to watch this. I don't know what you're doing. So they smashed that. And then Ewan got us in the middle of the dance floor. Everybody else knew what was happening. Everybody had the memo, apart from me and Beth. We're stood in the middle of this dance floor, and this song comes on. And first of all, it reminds me of Old Lang Syne.
Yeah.
So the song is very Old Lang Syne-y, which is a song I love anyway. So I was like, am I going to cry? They're all then just kind of bobbing along, and we're like, this is lovely. How lovely. This is cute.
And then he went,
No. Before that, the girls are looking at me going, you don't know what's coming.
yeah.
And I'm like,
no,
what?
we didn't know that. And then Ewan was like, show them what we really mean. And I was like,
fuck.
oh my God. And I braced.
Mate, I've never held you so tight. They all ran in. They're coming. It's almost like the cokey, but not weird. It was weird, but in a wonderful way. They're doing all this. They're hugging. They're like, it was. I did feel really special, but if I was the couple, I'd feel so incredible.
It was magical.
That having all these people surrounding you. And then before we know it, we're up in it. This girl, shout out whoever you were, single-handedly picked me up. And I'm like, we're going to need more support than this. Like, I'm not
I was getting chucked in the air. My bum was out probably.
You had a finger in your ass.
Finger in my bum probably at one point. And I was just like, embrace yourself.
I don't know the song.
And then Ewan just kept egging them on and egging them on. And again, I don't think you can create that without someone giving you that.
100% agree. You have to have a facilitator of these things.
And Ewan was a facilitator, and I looked at him during this point, and I was like,
Thank you.
Fuck you, Ewan.
That will be the moment I remember from
amazing.
Scotland. It felt so. That's
what
what I mean by everyone wanted us to have a nice time.
Yeah, it was all about, like, I think it's the tradition that they pick up the bride and groom.
Yes.
But they were like, fuck it, we're picking these girls up.
Yeah.
And again, what I would say, the last people standing, there were mums there were grooms there were brides there. There was such a mix of people. It felt really special.
It was genuinely lovely.
And I was so glad we got to experience the Scottish traditions.
Yes.
It felt important to us that we did that.
Yeah.
And Ewan created that for us because we said bring some in, do the bits. But
and there was even apparently loads of the brides had gone up to him like, are we ending on thing? He was like, obviously.
And then we
actually ended on Pink Pony Club because that was our song for the tour.
And Unwritten. He did the
and
both
then
again.
he was like, should we one more song? And I was, Unwritten, it has to be Unwritten. As much as we tried to Unwritten not to be the song of the tour,
on and he was still going and he was like,
everyone was just, guys, if you came to that tour, genuinely thank you, like you made that so special for us. We weren't worried about coming to Scotland, but we were worried about coming to Scotland, that you'd all like us and things like that, and so sweet.
Do you know what I'm going to say? I felt the most loved I've ever felt at one of our tours in Scotland.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, I think genuinely people like, you're amazing, we love you, the messages after, like, you guys you love hard. That's what I'd say. It's
you do love hard.
You love hard, and that's why it felt like a community, and we felt very lucky to be there.
Yeah.
And we couldn't have done it without all our incredible suppliers.
This is why I know some of the episode is like, oh, they're just talking about suppliers. They were insane, and none of that would have happened without the suppliers. Genuinely, we can put on a good show, but if people aren't up for it, then they're not up for it. Everybody was an goddamn effing vibe, and we are so happy with that tour. And if you have not got, what day is this comes out now, if you've not bought tour tickets to Birmingham
this week,
Manchester, we've just had a call about Birmingham, and like slick is how I'm going to describe that one. That is like sexy, slick.
I've done very different for each location.
It's very
really
different, like
switched it up
themes.
for each location.
Manchester, we've just come off a call, and it is
wild,
tacky in the most incredible way. Do you know what I mean? It's not tacky at all. There's nothing tacky there, but like it's the most hen-dewy of them. I'd say, like, it's very glitz and glam. The entertainment for it is going to be insane. Like and then London, I can't even begin to talk about London yet.
But we've kicked off our tour with an absolute bang.
Belter.
And
buzzing.
We're buzzing.
Absolutely buzzing. Get yourself some tour tickets to the rest of them. Go and follow all the suppliers that we've just told you about, because they are, if you can't book them, you can get inspo from them, because they were all insane, and we love them all so much, and we love you all, and we cannot wait for our next tour, and we will see you in Birmingham on Friday.
See you soon.
Bye.